We got a Honda in the shop and it needs new hood struts. Let's get to work. This is what we're working on today, a 1999 Honda Accord with a V6 engine. We'll be replacing the hood struts, so we have two of them, one on each side. Now of course these are not holding the hood up anymore, so I have to use a hood prop. And if we look over here, you can see this one especially is all blown out. There's oil everywhere, but they're no good, so we got to replace them. On this style hood strut, we have a ball and a socket set up right here with a clip that holds it in place. It's the same on the bottom and the top. Other styles you might see might have a bracket right here where there's a couple of bolts. In that case, you just remove the bolts and pull it off. Sometimes they'll have bolts with a bracket up here, and then they'll have this style with a clip down at the bottom. And then other models are going to have bolts down here and a bolt over here. So just depends on what the setup is, but you may be pulling bolts off to get your hood strut off, or you may be pulling the clips and popping them out like we're going to do here. Alright, now I should have an assistant with me today, but I don't. So I got to be careful and not move my hood prop and drop the hood on my head. So that's something to be aware of. The best practice would be have somebody else help you out by holding the hood. You don't have to worry about anything falling on your head. Alright, so if we come over here and look at our hood prop, you can see we have a little slot right here, and same thing on the bottom where we can put a flathead screwdriver in there, and we can kind of pop this clip out. And we just need to get it up and out of there. Of course, I'm trying to hold the camera and do it, and it's kind of a pain, but we just need to just kind of pop it up and out like that, and then we can pop it off. Now I'm just gonna put my hand on the hood, might be up out of the camera frame where you can't see it, and then we'll just pop this thing off. Sometimes they're on there really good, sometimes they pop off pretty easy. We'll see what this one does. Oh geez, that popped right off. That was too easy. I was ready to pull that thing like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, kind of was barely holding on. Alright, well at least we didn't drop the hood on ourselves. Alright, now at the bottom it'll be the same thing. We'll just pry this up and out a little bit. So all we need to do is get it out like that, and we'll see if we can just pop this one out. Alright, luckily both of these were not on there very tight, but yeah, with the clip popped out we can get it on and off pretty easy. Alright, this is an old car. We're fixing it for cheap. These were on Amazon for I think less than 20 bucks, so there's your part number. So let's get them out of the package and see what they look like. This is how they come, so we'll have to put them together. We just have to screw the ends on each side. Alright, we want to compare our new part to the old one, make sure they match, and they do, at least close enough. Now, you do have to screw these ends on, and sometimes they might not line up because we want to make them line up. You can see we're lined up on each side. If they don't line up, you can always take them off and switch them around, or switch them with one of the other ones in the pack because you have 4 of them, so you can mix and match until you kind of get them to line up where you want. Because a lot of times if you just switch them around, the threads are slightly different and they'll work. And we'll just wipe these off real quick, make sure there's no garbage on them. Looks good. Now if we look closely, these already come with a dab of silicone installed inside, so we don't need to do anything. If they didn't, I would put a little bit of silicone on these. Now we could try to put it inside there, or it's typically easier to put it right on the end right there. Now to install them, we're going to leave our little clips already pressed down like that. And we can snap the bottom in, and we can maneuver our hood just a little bit and try not to drop our hood prop. We might drop it and snap that in. Luckily I didn't drop my hood prop. And obviously we just want to make sure that they snap all the way in. You should be able to tug on them and they shouldn't go anywhere. Now usually once we replace one, we can take our hood prop out and it will hold our hood up, so you can see it's working now. Now just because one will work, we're not going to just leave one. We're going to replace the other one also. So we'll do the same thing. Pop the clip out. Come on. Up the one on the bottom. And out it comes, just like that. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Come on. Didn't quite want to line up. Alright, I just have my shoulder under the hood, and I'm just pushing up on the hood a little bit, and we're just going to check, make sure these locked into place, and they did. Same thing on this side. Well, let's see if it works. It'll definitely take a little bit more effort to press it down that very first time, because they're brand new and they haven't been moved. And yeah, the thing definitely, it goes up fast. Better hold on to that hood. For 20 bucks for the set, these things are not bad at all. I have no complaints. Now, are they as good as genuine Honda OEM ones? No, of course, those are going to be, you know, better quality and last longer, but you're talking, you know, a minimum of $75 plus tax, shipping, and stuff like that. So you're looking at probably $200 to $250 for the set of them if you go with genuine Honda OEM ones. And on an old vehicle like this, that's just not cost effective. Pretty soon, if we're replacing everything with genuine OEM, we're going to be exceeding the value of the vehicle, and so we don't want to do that. So for, you know, 20 bucks or so, I think this is a darn good fix for this vehicle. Well, that's it for this one, and as always, if the video helped you out or you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.